These guys are very nice about their BM. I've seen words from Tim.
To his own team or to enemy team?
Actually, that's true. He never really rages
What's
against
NBM?
BM, bad manner.
Oh. Okay. Alright, have a look at the stream. How is it? Does it sound good? Test, test, one. Alright, have a look at the stream. How is it? Does it sound good?
I'm not sure if it's live yet. Hang on.
Yeah, it looks good.
Is it sound? You guys all say something. Is the volume fine?
I haven't found the stream. Can you send the link?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Alright, cool. I guess we are good to go. Sadly, there's no sick intro. We don't have that kind of production value here at Craving. So, just gonna have to deal with this shitty grassroots stream.
It's
Pretty
all
good.
the team contribution to the stream.
Wow, everyone's so burnt out now.
They played like 6 games of high stress Dota today. It's ridiculous.
Shit. Only 6 games?
3 best of 2s. It's almost as if your series was like an eon ago, wasn't it?
No. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I wanted to play more, man. I want to prove myself for those 2 shitty games. I feel like our team's been feeling pretty shaky. All these games are like pretty close. For how, like, you know, how strong my team is like meant to be. We're like kind of choking a bit.
It's okay. This is playoffs. That's when show your true power.
I think we're good. Like we should be able to get into the thing, right? Like bracket. It's just we wanna be upper bracket or whatever. But yeah, didn't expect to. I expected to win more games. I said.
Maybe there's a lot of good teams.
Yeah.
Maybe all the teams are actually pretty somewhat even.
Hey, there's a few people with like open mics. Can you make sure you put on push to talk? I'm gonna start now.
Alright, so we're good to go. Let's go.
Alrighty. Last game of the day for Team New Zealand. I'm sure they'll be very relieved.
Didn't you say you were somewhere else?
I'm going soon.
Oh, okay.
At 8. At 8. Gotta hand back the dog. I've been dog sitting. Anyways. On to the game.
Alright, so what are we gonna see banned this game? I think we'll see the silencer ban again.
I think the OD ban.
Yep, there's a silencer ban.
I think Team NG is gonna ban the OD.
Are they gonna let the SB through? They're banning Dra again. It kind of telegraphs that they want to go OD.
If they don't, if NG don't ban OD, yeah, of course they did.
What's your plan against the SB that they might pick?
Disruptor. That's the plan.
You reckon?
I mean, Milo dealt with it really well. Can anyone in the team play Disruptor?
I'm sure Fred would probably play it fine.
Wait, is this Disruptor to counter SB?
Yep.
What about SD?
Yeah.
It's not bad. Oh,
of course,
they stole
SB, there
the
it is.
SB, yeah.
I'm surprised they're picking so much Spirit Breaker. Like, I didn't feel like it's like the strongest hero. It's generally you use it to pick like to aim a hero that really doesn't want to be aimed at.
Well,
So, Ursa.
Oh, okay.
pick the Ursa, yeah.
Let the Ursa through this time. Who's their good Ursa player? Is it WilliamAtlas or is it
GenericClone.
GenericClone? Oh, okay.
Everyone else is banned out until now.
Oh, I need a BRB 1 minute so you guys can take the cast for it.
Oh yeah, we'll be talking.
Is-
They
is-
pick a disruptor
oh,
as well, so
disruptor.
they deny pick.
So this
Oh,
Spirit Breaker
interesting.
can just be a 3 or a 4, right? Like you can,
Mm-hmm.
like it seems like a straightforward. Like I don't know if Arthur's played Spirit Breaker before, but it's not too hard of a hero to play. You just
Right,
click a
right,
hero, run at it, and then
Ray
just
really likes playing this big.
yeah. I just feel like as a Spirit Breaker, you as a 3, like unless you're really ahead, like you don't have great team fight. So you either have to be going against a hero that doesn't want to get aimed on. So Drow, Sniper, OD. So I actually wanted to see Spirit Breaker against OD. But or you like otherwise I don't think it's as strong as a hero.
5 seconds.
Like Spirit Breaker actually has a increased BAT, so I think it's 1.9, which means that if you attack, even if you max out your attack speed, like you can't get as many hits in compared to other heroes with a lower BAT. A good example is Alchemist. So you can't really build as a right clicker, so you can only build it as someone who charges and then use ult. And in a team fight, you can probably charge once or twice max. So the rest of the in-between time, you're actually not as useful. So to commit a 3 with that much, and to put a lot of gold or experience, and only to bash someone, I'm just not as sold on it as the current teams, I guess. Like, imagine having a Centaur or having a Tide Hunter. Big AoE stun, it can really turn around team fight. Imagine. Anyway, they were worried about the Night Stalker from last game, so they banned Night Stalker. They worry about the Conquer, they've seen a lot of, so they ban out the Conquer.
So I have an interesting stat. So, out of all the games that Team New Zealand have played, they've picked Akira 4 times to date, and they've won every single game.
5 seconds.
Do you think?
Team New Zealand.
And do you think it's just because Akira is such a strong hero, or is it just it's fit well into that lineup?
It's a good lane, I think, hero. It's like a
Yeah.
solid,
It's a
good
good all-round.
stun, good AoE. Yeah, it's just
It's good in all phases of the game. It's hard to kill early game, which is I think one of the most underrated part about a 5 support. Like if you
I know BSJ likes playing Jakiro. It's because it can lane well. It doesn't like push. As long as you push the lanes, that's what it does really well.
yeah.
But is it the way? Is it because like it's specifically the way Team New Zealand plays it, or is it just like as a hero generally it's alright?
I think it's more of a correlation actually.
I think if you have a good player on a Jakiro, it's a pretty good pick.
I don't think it's a Jakiro winning the games for the Jakiro, but I think Jakiro is a good hero. And they're utilizing it. Like Jakiro is pretty strong all stages of the game. Like later down the track, in let's say 30-40 minutes, yes, you don't do that much damage, but you're slow. AoE, duration of time damage, and Ice Path are very strong items. And you can also Siege Towers Liquid Fire. Liquid Fire also slows people, so it's a good hero. And Ice Path becomes easy to land if you get a Yules as well. I don't think it's Jakiro winning the team fights. I'm more interested to see what the win rate of OD is actually in this TD. And I wouldn't be surprised if OD is like 4-1 or something.
You're exactly right. Is it exactly 4-1?
Yeah, I wonder who lost the game. I haven't. That was just a guess because I actually haven't seen most of the games.
I remember. I think it was Justin. I played Ember against him. Oh, no, it was Divos. Divos played the OD and yeah, he lost that game. To HJAP.
5 seconds.
Oh,
Best
no
team?
Drown, no Viper.
Yeah, I think it's really hard to have I look at games as in like heroes as in changing trajectory of how a game goes, and I don't see Jakiro like a Jakiro is strong, but it doesn't ultimately change the trajectory of your game in a way that OD does or Arc does, or I don't know, PA like.
Oh,
is
that's
replaceable, you know?
NG's PA. Yeah.
Yeah, PA is like it's like kind of like a replaceable hero because it just does damage and right clicks. So you get PA farmed, or you get I don't know TB farmed. You'll kind of probably still do similar kind of just big damage in team fights. Although TB has a bit more utility as well and different ways of farming. But like I think Jakiro doesn't.
Jakiro doesn't want.
Oh, I think Jakiro just doesn't change the trajectory of your game. Like, it's not going to be the hero that's winning
Yeah,
or losing your team fights. So I think it's more of that Jakiro is a very solid hero.
Yes.
Rather than the, yeah.
It's like there are a lot of heroes in the game that kind of do that. Like some
Oh.
really. Oh, lit.
Oh, okay. I'm the resident lich expert here. Let's see how they play this motherfucker.
So yeah, what's the thought behind picking the Lich here? Is it just because you want something you can kind of, you know, when the Ursa goes, just put the Lich on him and then like, you know.
Yeah, you can as he charges, but I think I would put the lich armor on the PA because PA is a bit squishy and lich armor kind of
Are
buffers
you
that.
really? Like, PA has so much evasion though.
But he's the one that kind of jumps into the fight. SB, like it depends. Like if SB's charging, I would like frost him mid charge as he's going down to the other team.
I think what I would do is I would put Frost Shield on whoever Ursa's going onto, and you don't initiate with Frost Shield, but you put it onto if Ursa's trying to like burst down someone, you just put the Frost Shield on that hero. More of a reactive.
I mean, like I don't think you can go. I think because SB is a bit more tank, that's why. But PA is kind of like a bit more fragile, so you want to give that.
But like
protection.
Ursa can just be like, I don't want to aim PA if PA has a Frost Shield and just go into Ursa. I mean, a Disruptor or go into the Lich or the Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, I mean, PA can jump as well, like, you know, blink onto an enemy. That's why half the temptations there is to frost the PA, but we'll see.
But PA would have a dagger in that time to slow them down anyway.
So
At the same time, like SB also can disrupt, you know, during the fight as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I think the Lich. I like the Lich pick if it was targeted as a Frost Shield because Ursa is, as we know, like a big physical damage hero.
Yeah.
And Frost Shield it's actually an insane spell, like 70% reduction on right click damage. Like that's that's crazy.
it's not just right clicks, all damage. So it's really.
No, I think it's physical damage.
Ooh, I'm not sure about that. We can check.
We checked this last time, I think, but it could
Oh.
have changed. Yeah, we had the debate if it reduced magical damage and stuff, and I was reasonably sure Lich only reduces physical damage.
And you confirm that? Because I'm reasonably sure that I think it's all damage, but I could be wrong.
It says attack damage resistance.
Oh,
Yeah. 30, 50, 40, 30, 40, 50, 60%.
Okay, that's pretty good. Especially for the Ursa.
I think there was like a Reddit article, like it was like 3 or 4 pages analyzing Lich. I hope you read that once too, but yeah,
No,
I think
absolutely not.
Dude, you should. It actually gives a lot of insight on how the Frost armor and anyway. But so we have Tidehunter, Lion, Ursa, and Jakiro. It looks like a lot of burst damage, quick short burst damages with Lion, Ursa.
Lockdown as well for the Ursa.
Yeah.
Jump on it.
So I think when I see a team fight like this, I would actually rather pick something that drags the game on, that you can't burst down, like Medusa. Medusa is great against Ursa because Ursa just can't burst it down, and then you just keep kiting and fighting.
It's banned.
Yeah. Oh, it's banned first. No wonder. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I was thinking like the same thing for Drow as well. I was like, oh, Drow's banned. Or Drow would have
Drow's a bit easier to burst down though. Like your Ursa goes onto Drow, and your Drow's probably dead. Sniper, ironically, is one of the better heroes against it. I think one of the things that's underrated that most people aren't getting is Shard. Shard pushes the enemy hero away and pushes yourself away. So it's like
No, I don't
like
think.
Hurricane Pike.
Oh wait, does it?
Yeah,
it does,
this
it
one
does,
I'm
it
also
does.
pretty sure of.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So it's like forced. What's it called? Hurricane Pike.
Yeah.
But, it also
It's
blinds them as
really
well
large
for
as
3
well.
seconds.
It's actually quite large.
Yeah. So I think the snipers who get aimed on, I think the shard is quite a good item. Unless they have BKB, then that's too bad. But then you can just push your hero away from 475 and then force your staff yourself. That creates 800 or 900, you know, distance of separation.
So who do they get here? Last pick for Vidaya.
I feel like one of the things that Team New Zealand does is they don't seem to have like a set like strat of how they do damage or how they fight the fights. It's a lot of times it's WilliamAtlas, you know, leading the charge, or he splits farm. I think they're the two main strategies that they play, but like so it doesn't seem like they have like a, I don't know how to describe it, just the way they fight. It's
Cohesive strategy of like
it's always very similar. Like they don't, I don't feel like they vary it up that much. So I think I feel like you can kind of go, and I think having last pick really makes it easy. If WilliamAtlas really has a big hero pool, like he can easily pick a hero that rounds out the draft very well. And that's why I think second pick is much stronger than first pick, unless you have someone you absolutely need as your like 3 super strong heroes that you want.
I think Team NG here needs a good mid. I think their team looks a little bit squishy at the moment. I feel.
Yeah.
They need a more. Yeah, no, not much. They have lockdown kind of the Spirit Breaker.
Just go Invoker as a comfort.
Oh,
Ember.
Okay,
Oh, Tim.
This is I feel like this is a very squishy team that's very susceptible to being killed very easily. Tidehunter goes in, ulties, and like your line goes in and just like ulties one of them dead. The rest of the team can do whatever.
10 seconds to go.
I don't know if this is that good of M again as well, right? Because that the lines instantly catch him. That's something this Diffusal can actually go on an Ember quite easily. Like you said, the Ravage.
Oh yeah, I think as soon as Lion gets a blink, that Ember could be in for a very bad time.
It just
a lot of
depends
stuns, disables, right?
Then it just depends on which state of the game, like who's more ahead at when. So Ember's core items is really Maelstrom and Phase Boost, right? And then you have your next item, which is either the BKB, Yules, or I don't know, if you really want, you can get Ags or something. Oh,
the DK.
DK.
Oh.
Team Tank versus Team Threat Glass Cannon.
That's actually pretty good.
Because one of the things I see Tim do is that Tim just goes onto the line with BKB and just kills the line. So
you have to.
yeah, exactly. But like because Line's such a squishy hero all the time, like and Ember does quite good damage against it. So I feel like it's not as bad as it just depends on who's being the one active in the fights and who's starting the fights.
So they picked Tide and DK into PA. So
I like the
that shard's going to be very valuable.
I like the Tidehunter skin, by the way, with the frog on the top of his head. That's pretty cool.
And just one of the things is that Dai actually doesn't have that much damage. Like Ursa does good damage, but Tidehunter is not a big damage hero. Jakira's AoE over time is okay. DK is not really a damage hero either.
Yeah, so I think late game Radiant has the advantage.
I think Dire is gonna reach a point in the game where they have this really nice timing with DK and Tide just being really tanky. And then they're gonna get Roshan and they're just gonna run out your towers. So they're gonna have to be really careful on the radio.
I think this is where Team NG will be raiding a lot, right? They have the SP and the Ember to do that. They create enough space for NG.
Yeah, and this is the advantage of last pick. If they pick DK first, I think Team NG could have just picked something that works quite good against the DK. And once your DK gets shut out of the game, then like Viper, for example, then your
Viper was banned.
Oh yeah.
So which side are we favoring at the moment? From you guys' thoughts?
I like Team NZ's draft. I think, with the timing I mentioned before, they're just gonna be able to steamroll.
Yeah, I think NZ's team's definitely a favorite here. I think Team RayZ's lineup is too squishy.
Better get ready.
And in a way, it actually also doesn't do that much damage either, right? Like you're relying on Lich bounces for luck. You're relying on
luck.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be counting Lich bounces.
You also rely on like Spirit Breaker doesn't do that much damage.
They're relying on the PA. PA's had to do the most amount of work this game. I think NG is going to have to put in a lot of work. If they don't if NG dies, then I think they have to run away. That's why I said you frost shield the PA because you want to keep him alive the longest. Because without him, your team fight pretty much dies.
But just remember, like you can get up to 85%, 85% miss evasion with Blur. So. Like, do you really need Frost Shield if the thing that's going
if
through...
If they get the MKB, then maybe.
Yeah, of course. But MKB does damage based on magic damage. I think it's pretty straightforward. I mean, I'm not the Lich player, but I think you prot Frost Shield on whoever the Ursa's going on to at that time, and then you keep them alive, and then your Ursa becomes pointless because your Ursa doesn't maneuver fights as easily as PA.
Alright, so what are the lanes do you think are going to be the lanes to... Do you think the Lich The Lich actually going top. Do you think the Lich SB lane is going to be a pretty strong matchup against the Ursa?
I
think so.
Yeah, I like it.
I think that'd be very strong.
You want to put the Lich against the Ursa.
Yeah.
The Frost.
The Frost Shield does a lot of damage. Oh, NG's being hit on. But I think like NG's lane's okay with Fred. I mean, because like Fred's disruptor is really good laner.
It's not about laner. It's about the hero composition in the lanes. And
for me, it's just like if you're a disruptor, right, you can harass them out of lane really easily. Just stuck your clarities and just like.
Arthur's getting harassed pretty hard. Top. That will make it really hard. He might actually die first blood.
Oh no.
2 more hits.
Oh no. One more hit. One more hit.
Wow.
Oh wow. Appa. Misplay.
No, I think Ray getting Ray to bash first is probably the wrong idea. You're relying on 17% for it to be useful. If he had stun there, he would have at least saved Arthur and made the lane easy. Ray should get like, I think he should get Charge of Darkness and then just go on the line all the time because line's most susceptible to getting killed in this lane. Mid lane, I think DK is gonna pretty handedly win.
Arthur's being hit on again. Charged in.
Yeah, I think this is the right move. You frost,
Sorry?
and you just keep harassing the line. Oh, line might die as well. Yeah, line's dead. Oh, maybe not.
It's fine. He committed his salve, and now he's just like low health.
Yeah, that's right. And he got a boot as well. Oh no, he got the salve.
That's why Art didn't use his salve earlier, right? He just lives on 1 health. What's the point?
Oh, I think he might have just hoped that he was gonna survive. I don't know if he.
Next time, supports. Next time, you should buy Fairfield. Very good item.
Yeah. That was a bad sentry as well. It was very obvious. But I think mid lane, DK should handedly win. I feel DK's. I actually don't play the matchup. Tim, what do you think? You play Ember against pretty much every hero.
It's pretty annoying. I think DK has the advantage in last hits, and then once he gets level 6, like Ember has to like kind of play a lot better with the creeps. You gotta like to stop your tower going down. Especially if he goes meter hammer, I think Ember's gonna have a pretty hard time kind of stopping him from getting the tower.
I personally really like the meteor hammer build. Like I feel like it's just like it's not like blink. You blink, you don't get much out of it. You're gone. Ember, like the meteor hammer in all stages at least does something quite useful. I was gonna say you played really well against the silencer mid. I thought the silence was gonna massacre your lane, but
yeah, it's pretty. I had to like pre-buy salves and shit. But
yeah, you only used 1 or 2, right? And I just didn't expect like you to like win that lane so handedly. But anyway,
well, yeah. Different game, different story. This game, Ursa might
a lot more than.
Ursa's getting gone.
Ursa. Ursa has no Urshock. Arthur, Frost Shield. Oh, maybe a bit late.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't have the mana, I think as well.
No, it was cooldown. It was on cooldown.
Oh, okay. They're going bot. They're going on to Fred. Casually walks out of it. Yeah. Oh, PA, Korea.
Ooh, mid. Tuck up. Yeah, it's pretty low. He's gonna be alright.
Yeah, and WilliamAtlas is going this the super annoying 1-1-2 build. Like, oh.
Oh, Ursa
You're on
top
Ray
lane.
top?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. They probably could have killed the line, actually. In that time.
Probably. They committed the Earth Spike already, so he didn't have another
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think the Ursa was getting a bunch of stacks, so it's pretty risky.
I guess you have to be pretty confident of outplaying the enemy in that situation. Yeah, I think it's pretty. The lanes are pretty dire favored at the moment, and kind of shows. DK is like kind of like Lina, right? It's like a melee Lina. You just can't lose your lanes.
Man fight top between two
He
supports
can't win this fight. Oh, wait.
with the frost arm.
I think SB needs to charge if he wants to do this.
Ooh.
Come on, Ray. Help your
No charge.
Wait, what?
Oh, I think he expected the charge, but it never came.
I think he might have killed Lion there if Spirit Breaker actually did charge.
Yeah.
I mean, the fight was going on for a very long time, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I think Ray has a tendency to stay in lane and get his whatever he's trying to get rather than trying to kill the 5. I think sometimes the way of winning the lane is just to kill the 5.
Either way,
times.
like I don't think Art should have been fighting there, especially when he has
That's
a
true.
mana. He needs to
Yeah,
have
that's
sticky mangoes.
Yeah.
Not clarities.
And now the Ursa's going to get close to 6. I think it's going to be quite difficult. Jason's also quite low as well. He's in 22 last hits, so 6 minutes, which is okay, but like...
I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard to play PA into Tide, because you come up to last hit, you just get Ank Smash and you have no damage. It's also very hard for you to like kind of kill him.
And Disruptor got like max Glimpse instead of maxing Thunderstrike, so you can't really fight either. Oh, we've got to fight this.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Normally people go like at least 2 points in the Thunderstrike, just so you can like have a better lane. Like
Fred goes down.
Like what's your Glimpse gonna do if you can't get any kill potential? Unless he leaves lane and starts roaming.
Even then, I would argue that their team lacks damage.
Yeah.
A lot of times. They still would want more damage.
Oh, missing the stack. Double ward at top. Pretty interesting.
The DK is pretty much at his Meteor Hammer. I think the cast is 2.5 seconds, so I think Tucker might just be able to actually slide and dodge.
Yeah.
He does do it to him.
Because there's a bit of time when
Drops.
yeah, drops, yeah.
It's probably gonna go max stun now, right? Or at least one more point.
Yeah. I think you need one more level for it to reliably hit.
Deceptive rule of invisibility.
Yay. One ring.
You see, WilliamAtlas
boost.
always try to stack this small camp the 3rd time, but it's pretty hard when there's like so many of them. They all just block each other, right?
Yeah.
He went the hammer again, even though he's bleeding a lot this time.
I mean, would you guys rather stack the big camp just below the ancients? Because
it's really far though, and he
Bit
doesn't
late,
have bits.
they're going on to Tucker. I doubt Tucker will die. They'll probably kill Appa actually. Oh no!
Triple Rem.
Fred.
Interesting remnant bomb.
Fred, oh no. He would have got it if Fred didn't pull him back, I think. Although I think he might have actually got it. Yeah, so Ray getting stunned.
Oh, Ray's
doesn't have bulldoze, he's dead.
Yeah, he didn't need to remember. Now he has no remnants, right?
But the thing is, like, even if he didn't have the stun, like WilliamAtlas didn't have the stun, I don't think he'll kill the DK. So I think that rotation was just useless in a sense that they don't have enough damage to kill it. Tucker used his remnant bomb, so he wouldn't have done that much damage either.
Yeah, just cancel the charge.
And it's rough because he's not going to win top against the Ursa either. So he just puts him in a difficult position. Like, what is he going to do?
He
What a
cancel.
cancel, yeah. That's actually really
Oh, they're
good.
going to Lion. I think that's the right
he
move to
glimpsed
kill.
him.
Mine's dead again, probably.
Red glimpsed.
Yeah, this is a good frost shield to chase down people. It's probably dead.
Use
Oh,
mine.
Arthur got the kill as well. Oh no.
Why does he keep ramming remnant?
I think he was trying to KS to get more gold. But Arthur just too good at right clicking, I guess.
True carry.
Can I just make a recommendation that support should try to give their cores kills early game so they can get their core items? Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Where do you think your award money comes from?
Passive gold, you get like 1 gold per second, right?
Even playing as +1, like I don't mind as a pos game kills.
Oh no,
Maybe
not pos.
money,
Okay,
man.
okay. Maybe not pos 1 because pos 1, if you let your 5 get gold, your 5 is strong in lane. But I guess I meant more as pos 2 and pos 3. Because as a pos 2 and pos 3. Because as a pos 2, like getting my item timing like, you know, even half a minute or a minute later could mean like completely different outcomes for team fights and ganks and stuff. Anyway, it's charging, Spirit Breaker's charging bot. It's gonna get glimpsed. Someone is gonna get glimpsed. RayZ just there, has Frost Shield on him, just slowly walking out, but he's actually getting...
I think he's making his moves too early. He needs his 6. And maybe a level 1 Bulldoze also just doesn't die.
Yeah, agreed.
Flames will spread thrice.
One thing to notice is that Lich is really low level. Level 3 at 10 minutes. That's like extremely underleveled.
Wonder who gave the tome to. So in my expert opinion, this is a game where your Lich should buy like 5 fluffy hats. This is a game where you're low leveled, you can't do much so apart from your spells, so you might as well just try to survive with fluffy hats.
I do remember this infamous build from one game.
Dude, I can guarantee you, this Lich would make so much more impact if you just mass fluffy hats from here onwards.
Yeah, 5 fluffy hats into a heart, was it?
4 fluffy.
Oh no. Heart was another game.
Heart was like fluffy hats.
Heart was a game where I got blink, and I was like, if I'm blinking in to grab someone, I want to survive.
Ooh, a glimpse. And then, oh, there we go.
Ray just got 6 now, so he might be able to kill Appa. Appa's probably dead. Oh, he used Ravage for that. Oh. Jason, nice. Good. Tucker's here. Tucker needs to go in.
Oh, missed the chain.
Shame. Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, that's a nice ice fire.
Tucker has no more mana though. Oh, he has his ring.
Oh my goodness, this Titan just walking in.
Yeah, nice rotation, Tucker.
Hero didn't skill his ult at 6, not at the 7. But he couldn't use it at 5.
Oh, they're going onto the DK, who's probably just going to walk out and get a haste on it on the way. Oh, he's got a cloak. Huh.
I noticed he does this a lot. He just gets a casual cloak.
Cloak's 550, 15% magic resistance on a team that mostly gets the damage through... I guess Ember does have lots of magic damage.
I guess the idea is like if you already tank, get more tank, right? But
yeah, but sometimes taking... It depends on your damage distribution. So if it's more physical, then you rather get HP based items, like a Treads at that time. But if you're more magical, I guess, Cloak is more useful.
He already has a lot of armor, like all their damage is gonna be magical at this point, right?
Yeah.
The Ember Lich Disruptor.
But then, it's more HP, just more useful in general. Like it's not, sorry, not HP, but is a utility, is an HP, is an item that has utility that gives you HP more useful. So, like, is a Treads more useful, or is like, I don't know, what, I don't know, like
maybe.
I think right now the only way he dies is magic damage, so I think he's just making it so that he's just like impossible to kill right now in the first like 15-20 minutes of the game.
there you go, big stack farmed.
I guess against a DK like that, I would just leave it. In a team fight, I wouldn't even worry about the DK. I just kill everyone else.
Yeah, but that's the point, is that you can't leave the DK if he's gone and just shoving your towers in, right? And he's just basically drawing the other team towards him by trying to hit the tower. You see them all these times, like he's going to media the tower, and they always have to TP like 2-3 heroes to defend it. And they're not even successfully defending it.
If I was Raiden, I'd be trying to kill heroes rather than worry about DK. Let him get outside towers. Outside towers, I think, yeah. There's a lot of priority placed on them.
I think the outside towers give the PA the room to farm. Like, they lose their towers, the PA's not going to have any space.
They're going top, anyway, they're going top. Oh. Pew, 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 pew.
Yoink.
Oh, that Ravage. That's a pretty good Ravage. Oh, what a dodge on the Dragon Tail. Oh, that was really timely.
But now they've lost all their tier 1s, right? Just like what Pop was saying. What is a PA farm now? Hasn't reached the battlefield yet.
Him, is Orb of Corrosion worth it?
On him?
Yeah.
It's good if they have like squishy here. Because yeah, it lets you like, just like deal a lot more damage.
When do you get it though? Like, do you get it before your Maelstrom or after your Maelstrom? Because
Usually before, and it's,
okay.
it's a good lane. Yeah. So if it's like a tank DK, you probably wouldn't get. At least that's what I wouldn't get.
Okay.
I usually like it if it's like, you know, some kind of hero you can harass down with Slight. You can get the Blightstone and then like kind of,
yeah, and slow them down and run at them.
and then eventually you can just like when they're low enough, just.
This is a really fat push on top.
I think this is the timing that Tim was talking about. No damage at the moment yet.
They don't have the damage to deal with these heroes. Oh, SP charge. This Tide only has
synergy.
Oh, actually, Tide might die.
Oh,
But he has no Ravage. Oh, Meteor Hammer. Slide? Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
She cancelled it.
I think he knew that it wasn't gonna land.
Yeah.
I hear you
Jason's
guys
just
item
chilling.
Mage Slayer next on the Dragon Knight.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good item. You use it on your... You hit the Ember and then your damage output's significantly reduced at this stage of the game. Like, who else is going to do damage? Ray doesn't do that much damage. Chain Frost, you're essentially begging for two heroes just bouncing off each other. Oh, he has a Mage Slayer. What?
Yeah?
Oh, I thought you were joking. Oh, I thought you were just theory crafting.
No, he got it.
Oh, okay. Well, I like it. Mage Slayer is underrated.
I know. I've never seen anyone else in Rectum buy it besides you.
Yeah, it's good on some heroes, and it's a good against some heroes. So if you multiply the times where that happens, it's quite low.
Like all the stats are actually like quite good for him, right?
Yeah, and it's not too hard to build. And just remember, if you sell items, you get half the gold back. So even if you use it for like 30 minutes and then you upgrade to a different item, like you're already getting your money's worth during that time. 35% reduction in Ember's damage from his magical is pretty significant. And PA doesn't do much magical damage at the moment.
One thing I would like to see the Dire do is take. They have Ursa, and like when you have this hero, you really want to make use of the fact that you can take Roche, especially when they have an advantage like this. Like, no reason not to.
Maybe they're scared of what happened last game. Might happen to them.
Charge.
They're charging. They're charging the. Oh
wow.
Oh wait, he missed the bomb.
Uses it now. He's gonna slide.
Oh, look at that bounce. This is what I'm talking about.
Doesn't do any damage. He's got the mage.
Oh, Tide dies. Ooh, and WilliamAtlas is gonna die as well. I think.
Looks like
it.
it.
Might be going on the other hero.
That macro damage. Oh, DD line, run away.
Oh,
stole it from the DK.
Actually turned out pretty well for Radiant. I don't know though, like Tucker keeps.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, Tucker keeps remnant bombing and like, do you think that's good? Okay. It's so risky, right?
It's pretty risky, but yeah, usually you only remnant bomb if you know you can get the kill, and like it doesn't actually do that much damage when it's level 1. So yeah.
That's like all your mobility on, right?
Mm.
But you know, he didn't get punished there, so maybe it was the right play.
I would do it on a high impact hero. I think Lion's probably a bit too like it's high impact, but like it's not high impact in the team fights.
This thing doesn't work against any other hero. They're also tank.
Yeah, that's the issue. Like I would do it on like if it's a Drow, for example, like, and I think I can kill the Drow, and Drow's obviously like gonna just rain down damage from far away. No, but oh.
Dire finally doing Roche free, I guess, on the Ursa, just the way you want it. Oh. Clark has to be careful. He's fine.
Tucker has now gone towards maybe the BKB. Looking at it. Oh, cool. Quick Sliver Amulet.
Your favorite item.
It's just strong. It's good value.
Yeah, I think it's solid.
And like it's especially at like 17 minutes, getting 50 extra attack speed is almost like crazy.
It's not 50, it's 10.
Oh, okay. Like, but like most heroes have 2 spells that you use when you start attacking heroes. So yeah.
Ravage is up soon. Do you think that they'll go high ground?
2 spells. The Quickening Charm is just 1 cooldown. Like, if anything is on cooldown, you get the buff. It's not stacked
Is
to
it?
the number of cooldowns you have on cooldown.
Yeah.
It's like Octarine, it's like half an Octarine.
Wait, I thought we were talking about Quicksilver here.
Yeah, sorry, Quicksilver.
Alright.
It doesn't stack to the number of cooldowns you have.
Yeah.
It's just if something's on cooldown, you get the buff.
Yeah, sorry, so it's
okay.
30 attack speed.
Oh, okay. Less good then.
Still good, like
Still pretty good.
8% movement speed, that's a lot. Especially for a melee hero.
Deciding not to go high ground.
I think it's too early. No, they got Aegis.
Well, I mean, the Radiant heroes didn't even respond, so they're just tipping bot because they want these kills now, it looks like.
I think Radiant's doing the right thing. Trying to just keep farming and just let them take the outside towers. They know they can't win outside tower fights anyway, so... I think one of the biggest bait is teams trying to defend towers when they can't defend towers. Sometimes it's easier just to give it up and just try to make the most out of the map by, you know, split pushing or getting another tower somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. Like, losing a tower is like, pretty sad, but it's fine if you're like just farming up the rest of the map.
Yeah. A good example is mid tower, right? Like you see some teams just try to throw everything at mid tower and then the enemy just throws like 2 or 3 spells and then the whole wave is depushed. And you're just wasting so much time where you could have done something more useful.
Ooh. Radiant use 2 sentries. They don't get any of the Observer Ward.
It's just have 3 in the exact same spot, essentially. But they probably know like, one's going to the water, right? So
yeah, it's put a lot of...
That triangle is very well watered. And they didn't get any of it.
Who needs another one for us on that when line just stands up there?
Alright, here's the death pool. They have Ravage. Only level 1 Ravage still, but it's gonna be a really hard push to defend.
Man,
DK
20
just,
minutes.
yeah, DK's just posting up. So tame.
Like, what can they do, right? They can't hit him. They can't even stop his meteor. Good shot.
Oh no. I don't know about that. Oh, they want the Tide. Tide wants to Ravage. Oh, he's got broken.
I got the break. Oh, kill him. Oh, they didn't kill him when... Oh! NG actually dodged the Ravage there.
Oh.
It's fine.
There's no Tide. They're going back in. I think Kira might be left one.
Goodbye.
They actually killed Aegis, so that went a lot better than I expected. Not sure about you guys, but Aegis just for the tower and you get 2 kills?
Yeah.
They got a buyback on the SB though.
I think they could have killed that Tide before he got his Ravage off.
But I mean, you got the Ravage and I guess the SB died, but I think you're okay with that.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty happy with that.
Damn, what's been happening in this game?
And now I think, now that you've lived that push, the next one is just gonna get, like, be not as scary, right? Because you're gonna have a couple more items. You might have like a BKB or a Deso on the P. Actually be able to output some damage.
What do you guys think of Battle Fury on PA? I don't like it.
You needed to farm.
Yeah, I think you needed to skip.
What about
pretty cool that? I think it's pretty cool he went an early shard on PA.
Yeah, that helps deal with the DK, right?
Yeah.
And the Tide as well.
But do you have the damage to burst him down?
Yeah,
they could have, like last time they could have, but he just, I don't know, he didn't go in, he's scared.
He got broken last fight.
Yeah, as in like they could have popped him right away.
You know, for what it's worth, Jason's actually caught up pretty well. If he's got shard and Battle Fury, Deso, and Power Treads, like.
I reckon he should have gone Deso Bash.
Hmm?
I reckon he should have gone Deso Bash. Or Deso BKB even.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on when Dire wants to do their timing. If Dire's pushing now, like he needs BKB. If Dire's pushing later, then get damage.
I mean, you can't farm without a battle fury, and
I'll rush the
the team wasn't ready to fight yet, so unless he's like having the freeze game and he's like snowballing, then maybe you get Deso BKB.
Oh, like only Deso BKB. I thought Steve was saying like instead of going BKB, get Basher.
No. I reckon because I would have imagined that Dyer would have had like more tempo and been faster with the game with their lineup.
Oh, so you mean just straight up go Deso first?
So yeah, like Deso then BKB.
Yeah, so there's like two ways to approach it. It's like if you try to fight like fire with fire, it could go either way, right? But if you try to just farm it out and like split up the map and hopefully fight them when you're stronger, then that's the other side.
I mean, the thing about getting Battle Fury is the Ring of Health is quite useful in lane, and they actually both give you plus 60 damage. So it's really just a -6 armor, right? And if you get a Blightstone, that's -2 armor already. So you're really only just getting 4 extra armor. I know you get a bit quicker, but it's only like 1,000 gold quicker, which is probably like 3-4 minutes max.
That's a long time.
I mean, it's relative in the sense that like if you defend a tower successfully in some ways, like, and you're future-proofing your build, right? Like if you get a Deso, you're future-proofing.
I do agree. You want the Battle Fury.
I'm just more surprised that they're not pushing when PA doesn't have a battle BKB. Like when they had the Aegis last time, I thought they would just at least knock on the tower, like force a buyback or so with the Aegis, like kill a hero with the Aegis and then force a buyback for them to defend the towers, and then you like do a lot economically through that. Oh, looking top, WilliamAtlas, Tucker.
Ooh.
What a dodge! Wait.
Good dodge.
Oh, he dodged it. Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh no, this is a roll.
Oh my god, that was a melted him.
Oh no.
That TP's in really long. What did
My
TP
TP he can still just
No, I think it was the right thing, but like he TP base, but if he had BKB on, he just goes out with his Remnant. I guess he didn't have vision.
Can't you like Remnant and then go to it and TP at the same time?
You can, but
like what Storm does?
It isn't a TP when you land. Like that's when it starts. It's not like Storm, right?
I guess the range is shorter. Like it doesn't take as long to go from A to B with your Remnant.
I think his plan was to leave the remnant there so he can come back and continue rallying.
Oh right, yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's coming back with that TP.
Yeah. I don't think he was expecting the Ursa to be there.
Yeah. I want to say, like, he went a shard on Ember. What do you think, Tim?
It's not bad. I usually get it after the Ags, but you can get it before.
Because the advantage is if you kill heroes, you get extra remnants. But if you don't kill heroes, because the team's pretty tank, you're not really going to get that back.
It's a bit annoying because like when you don't have like an item that gives you mana, it's like you don't have the mana to like zip around everywhere.
Yeah.
It costs a lot of mana.
I think it's pretty good in the sense that it prevents the tide. Well, he didn't even get a blink, but he did have a blink.
Oh yeah.
That as well. It's good. It's good for pushing. So you just put it there and then
you just de-push the wave as well. Slightly.
Tide's getting a BKB.
Oh, I don't know about that. Is it that useful? Like, you should always get your Kraken show off.
No,
I mean, if you think about how the fight
break and there's Disruptor, it's actually a Tide game. So, like, he could get a blink as well. I don't know why he went a fucking Greaves.
But the thing is, even if you get break, like, I think the main thing is just to burst him down. Once you get your two BKBs, like, you just jump on the
die here.
Oh, is he there?
It's pretty dead.
Yes, he is dead.
Yeah, fake. Oh, yeah, he did.
Blink, blink.
Oh, blink to the creek.
Oh,
but he's still dead.
Still dead. He's pretty. Oh, he's dead.
Pretty impressed by that.
I would feel like if he's going to push like that, they need the rest of the team to do something before he can actually show in lane to do that.
I think you need Ray to show in lane or something. Oh, maybe.
Like, yeah, like if you're going to have one person just farming somewhere else, like the rest of your team should be making plays and like trading kills to enable your PA to farm.
Shouldn't be doing that when they don't see anyone, but needs to hide to see some.
Wait, they just fought. Why did they fortify? Radiant fortified.
Maybe they mid-click scan or something. I don't know. Oh, they know
The
Rosh.
dive by ready, so
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because we're gonna get the T.
Oh, they're gonna do Rosh, and I don't think Radiant are gonna come contest.
No, scan is almost pointless because you're not going to contest.
Well,
I think
they've got about a minute to prepare for the next push. What do you think they need? What kind of items do you think they need to get online before the next push?
BKB.
Yeah, it needs BKB.
yeah, it's probably the biggest item.
Ooh, she's about
Pretty close,
3
though.
minutes. Yeah, she's gonna need a bit of fun.
Let me have a look.
Oh,
Crazy.
shit.
Oh,
Use the dust mid.
I'm so tired.
SB needs to lead this farm for PA. Oh,
I just
Yeah.
went skating for 2 hours. It's so tiring. Here, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Look, here.
I'm just gonna mute.
What do you want?
all right. I'll mute him as well. Tell me if he says anything.
Yeah, I muted him.
Oh, you just.
They got Takabot.
Target's getting.
It's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, Tekka's dead. Oh, he's so dead.
Wow,
Okay.
that actually took a lot of effort.
I mean, he had.
he made space.
Making space for the TA, I think. PA, I think that's.
Yeah, he's almost got BKB now.
Do you reckon BKB or Lincoln's on Ember?
Ember? I think I would probably just get an Aeon Disc or something.
Oh yeah, Aeon Disc, yeah.
Because, yeah.
Is it in
you
place
die
of
to
the-
anything, you get Ravaged.
In place of the BKB.
Yeah.
Oh no, you'd probably get the BKB anyway, because it lets you kill like the support.
Oh, they hammered when there was no creeps.
They're just backdooring it, yeah.
But like he
Why do
just
they
goes
hammer?
100 to 0, right? Like as soon as he gets blinked on by Lion.
That's what the aim this is there.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, they
big
got a
side.
flame.
No,
Flames.
I mean, so okay, but I meant like instead of the BKB.
Nah, I think you get the
Even
BKB.
still got
Are
BKB.
you serious? Get out of here!
Yeah.
Get out of here! This
That's Steezy's turn. Anyway, so mid tower.
Well, how far is Jason away from? Oh, okay, he got the BKB.
Oh,
no,
they just let him
great.
what the hex?
What
It's a
is
disaster.
going-
Oh, it's pretty tanky.
Survived
there.
more longer than I thought.
Yeah.
So Cloak of Flames on the Radiant. So,
Gonna be good.
How
Action.
did they see Ray there?
They had a sentry put down.
Oh, wasn't it further back?
He was charging it from the wave. I think they knew he was charging down from that side. Because he just cleared the wave.
Oh, he dusted as well. It wasn't essential, it was a dust.
I think someone needs to take the Cloak of Flames. They desperately need damage at the moment.
Yeah, shouldn't Ember take it?
Yeah, exactly. I think at this stage when you're behind and they have Aegis, like, you have to maximize your damage rather than just hope to survive. Well, that dragon though, is pretty scary. Right click anyone, they don't do any damage.
BKB pop.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh
no.
Disaster.
It's a disaster.
Oh no.
Oh, BKB as well. Okay, this is just... spells are getting thrown.
Oh no, disaster.
No BKB.
Okay, they missed the timing.
Oh, never mind. Meanwhile, NG. Oh, NG goes down there by that guy. That is most likely GG.
But this is what I mean with the Battle Fury. I feel like it's
I'm gonna say this is
I
an
think
offlane issue. Like, a Spirit Breaker had no impact this game.
I have to agree.
Why?
I felt like he didn't really do anything.
It's not one for him to get a charge. Like, they also tanky, except for the line.
I think it's just...
I don't think Ray played the early game well, to be honest. He wasted too much time charging when it wasn't the right time. Also, like, I think it was, the timing was fine, just that 9-second BKB was wasted, right?
Yeah. I would... I don't know, like, I think as a 4, the Spirit Breaker would have done something. As a 3, like...
just
so-
so bash off. Wow. It's unlucky. GG.
You can't underestimate 3 Spirit Breaker, man. He does a lot of stuff. Like, when you were drafting, he said he was a single target thingy, but look, he just charged the whole team, causes a lot of chaos. But you need to farm more. Ray was playing him like a 4.
GG gets called, yep.
Well...
Damn.
So game
This,
2, Grom.
Team NZ, very strong. Pressed how well they played.
So Team NZ
Against-
has won 2 games in a row now, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
3 actually, if you count the last series.
How do they play so well after so many games today?
Yeah, no, that's their last game. They can finally relax.
What's their
Nice.
score overall?
5-5, I think.
Huh.
Because I went
that's
0-2
right.
against Justin and then 2-0
Yeah.
against Benji.
So, how many people are eliminated before we go to the next phase?
Two
teams.
And I think Team Lakshman is done.
Your
GG.
team is.
Yeah.
GG.
So I can if we 2-0 Team NG, they're immediately kicked out, or we throw for them to hopefully get a tiebreaker for them.
Nah, it's 2-0, man.
Yeah, bring them down with us.
For sure.
How does this tournament structure work? Is it like you get upper and lower bracket, or is it not at that point yet?
Yeah, it is.
It's groups and then it's playoffs after.
There's 3 more group stage games.
It's round robins right now.
Right.
Yeah, really close group stage actually. A lot less 2-0s than I thought there would be.
Seems like the teams are more even than expected.
Alright, GG. Alright, so game 2, going the way of New Zealand. When's our next series? Tomorrow, right? HJaff versus Team Stew, correct?
Crave versus Daryl.
Hell yeah.
Most hyped match.
What time is that?
It's Attack of the Titans!
8 p.m.
I feel like our team hasn't. Well,
I think Tim is the Gorilla Titan.
Nah, and then we got and Daryl's the Godzilla. Yeah.
The Colossal Titan.
Everyone's seen that photo, right? I posted it last time.
Yeah, that was a good one. Alright, well anyways, we close off the stream. So tomorrow tune in at when? 8? 9?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. for the next series, yeah? GG.
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 GG.